All right, we're back. Happy Friday to you. It's the 15th of March. You got your property taxes in, beginning of the week. You got your income taxes in. Now let's get into business, shall we? We in the business of picking up homes on the cheap. So if you're a buyer and you're looking in San Diego County, my friend, you've come to the right spot. Now, this week we're going to do something a little different. Once a month, we not only take a peek at the homes, like promised, we also take a peek at the macro trends. Um, for instance, California trends right now, foreclosure filings, the notice of defaults picked up a little bit. They can see they came up 17.34 over this time last month. And notice of sales right about where they were, a little flat. Outcomes, big jump. Overall, you guys, foreclosure activity is up 25% from this time last year, and you can see the month over month showing even higher. Look at the sold to third parties, up almost 62% from this time of last month. Foreclosure inventory is pretty flat as to be expected. Bids the same. Here's an interesting one right here. And has a lot of applicability for the format that we use for Foreclosure Friday, which is the discounting amount. So check it out. Winning bid versus loan amount. On average, the banks are taking it in the shorts there for about 13% off of what they got owned. That's not too bad. And the whole thing trailing down under 32%. Winning bid versus market value. That's, I think, more of a telling fact. There's a spread right there of almost 40 points, actually 40 points. And that's enticing and exciting at the same time. And the winning bid versus opening bid, pretty flat margin there. Here's one that you might want to know about. Foreclosure time frame set a new record, all-time record this month. It's taking right now over 302 days to foreclose from inception to fruition. And then another thing that's interesting, we've got the filings per number of bedrooms, 3 to 4. While the square foot and the bedroom count isn't interesting, what is though is look at this. On average, the big grouping there for market value is happening between the $1 to $300,000 range, and then per loan balance, look at this. The spread jumps all the way out to 2 to 5. So that goes to show a lot of the numbers that we've seen reported over the last few months about the amount of percentages lenders have to discount to take the properties back to the bank. On average, it's about 30% recouped of their original loan amount when it's a foreclosure versus 60 when it's a short sale. So let's get into my property picks for the week. So due to the fact that I just actually put out last week's show in the middle of this last week, there's only 6 properties that popped up since then. The one that I wanted to showcase here was over on Broadway. And the reason being, it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. This is actually a really cool little spot of town called Golden Hill. And if you're familiar with this area, you'll know that this right here is the 94 down here, which is the southernmost artery for what we call the heart of San Diego. This is actually a really cool little complex in here. It's one of those condo conversions, used to be a huge apartment building, and a lot of upgrades done inside there. So I haven't been inside of that unit, but that's a good pick right there for the heart of San Diego. Now for my zone 2, which we're calling the Metro and Beaches, there's actually a couple that popped up that I like. This guy over here on Riviera. Anytime you can get a spot down here on Riviera. Now, granted, it's going to fetch a nice little penny here. Went back to the bank for $468,000. You know, value just a little bit over there, but you're getting a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath for over 1,200 square feet. So keep an eye on that one. That's going to be a nice one. My pickup here though is up on Galt Way. It's a 3-bedroom, bath and a half, just over 1,000 square feet, but the lot size up here for this detached is almost 7,500 square feet. And where are you? You're up on Mount Soledad, up in the foothills here. And anytime you can get back up in the fingers of Mount Soledad, it's advantageous because then you don't have any crosstown or through traffic. So you can see this guy's buried down here in the end of these 2 cul-de-sacs. That's a cool little spot right there. So for the third zone up here, which I'm calling Mid-County, over here to the east side, there's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Check out the footprint on that. Almost 3,100 square feet for this little home built in '88. There's a shot of it right there, nestled in that little neighborhood community, that little PUD. And what makes this home unique is the value being about $720,000. This one back to the bank for $650. So there's going to be a nice little spread there. Keep an eye on Treecrest Street coming in the next couple weeks. How about our folks up in the north? Gotta love this pick right here on Gardena Court up in Encinitas. I'm a big fan of that spot. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, just over 1,800 square feet, a little newer. And check this out. Look, coming off the main drag here, you pull up in here. Here's a non-thoroughfare street. You drive down in here into this cul-de-sac, and you're sitting right over here on this side. That's a nice big footprint for that price. Now, went back to the bank for $550,000, which is about $40,000 to $50,000 less than what it's actually valued for. So if you're looking for a 2-car garage in a great spot of town with good school districts, keep an eye on that one. Hey, for my East County faithfuls, check this guy out over here. So this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, just under 1,250 square feet, but over 6,300 lot size there. It went back to the bank for $205 and seems to be valued anywhere from $250, $260 and on up. Now, what's cool about this is anytime you can get something right now for that price and you're not sacrificing neighborhood, this is actually in one of the better parts of El Cajon, then I've got to believe with a mortgage payment of just a few grand a month, you're going to be looking at genius coming out of this market. So keep an eye on that one. And then last but not least, how about our guys down south here? And a great pick that popped out is coming from over in Spring Valley on Park Brook. It's a 3-bedroom, bath and a half, just over 1,500 square feet, but the lot size almost 10,000. Came back to the bank for $199,500, easily worth $250 to $260. You throw in that a 2-car garage within a stone's throw of the Sweetwater Reservoir there, and you got yourself a nice pick. So that's my showcase there for those 6 different zones. If you want the list, which is really what I'm drawing from here, go ahead and click on this link down below. And if you're finding us on Facebook, over on YouTube, do me a favor, go ahead and share this on your wall so your friends can see. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe to this channel so you can get any future shows automatically syndicated. See you back here next week. Coming up.